Basement Banter Basement Podcast. Podcast. We're back, bitches. My name is Ray Joe. What's up, guys? It's Joe Jackson. As always, it's Ray Heisey. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it was
Corona time.
Yeah, we're in the middle of this pandemic. Same as last time. Not much has changed.
Well, much has changed.
I got laid off today.
Yeah, that changed, and
this is my permanent job.
We'll put the cash. We'll put Joe's Cash App on the bottom link so you guys can send some.
Yeah, I'm starting an OnlyFans. I jerk off.
How do I pay for you not to start that?
Donate for me.
Donate for me
not
to
to
start
start my OnlyFans.
No, we got an extra 30 days of quarantine.
Yeah,
that was just announced.
The more this goes on, like, I don't know, man. I don't like to say that I'm sick of it, but I am. And
I can't stand it. I'm ready to die. At this point, getting it and dying would be better.
No, shut your dirty mouth.
Okay. No, I've been going fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna really now that I'm laid off, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I bought a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, it's gonna take him like fucking 2 days, and then
I already solved one side, so I got a lot of free time. So I figured I've always wanted to solve one of these, so I bought one.
You're not going to, but anyways.
Okay.
No, I was thinking today when I woke up, I was like, what if it becomes so bad that it lasts the whole year?
It doesn't seem like it's going away anytime soon.
That's why, it seems more and more real, every day that it's going to last throughout the year. And I'm like, bro, if I don't have a summer this year, I'm going to fucking lose my mind.
I don't know. How long can it last before everyone's just going to have to deal with, living with it around? I don't know. China is already, they not defeated it, but they
minimized it.
Slowed it down heavily, and then they're on the comeback. I mean,
I think
Italy's fucked, and we're
Italy's
headed there. Ours is going to be real bad here in the next 2 weeks, I'm thinking.
I think once they reach a plateau where it was just steady.
A peak.
Yeah,
it's going to have to peak at some point.
Yeah.
It's just the deaths is what's crazy.
So there's 780,000 confirmed cases. There's 37,000 deaths and 164,000 recovered. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what Matt pulled.
So that in total, that's
the most accurate.
That's 70,000 deaths already.
Live
right?
Update.
Is that right? So there's closed cases that are done. People recovered. That's 70,000, close to deaths, which is that's insane.
Yeah, but to think of the world's population, that's not even a percentage.
Yeah, I know, but it's still it's
insane because for us the U.S.
New cases today 17,000.
Yeah, the U.S. is leading.
Which
377.
We had the most people
in the U.S. today.
Today only
from this virus.
Deaths. Total deaths. Jesus, Italy.
Total is almost 3,000.
Italy's got a lot, but we have more people than Italy. A lot more.
Yeah, and Italy has a way older, average people.
Yeah, they have, one of the oldest demographic.
Yeah.
I think is what they call it. It's crazy, though. This, I don't know. They just need to figure the healthcare issue out. That should be, everything should be focused in on that. It shouldn't be talking about nothing else. That should be the main focus that they're worried about, is getting the healthcare straightened out, because that's where the deaths are happening. Because of the healthcare issues.
Because they weren't prepared. And it's fucking crazy to think that you've had
enough
this
ventilators.
whole fucking time to prepare.
There's no way to really prepare.
I mean, not really
much.
prepare for it.
They have to have warehouses just laying around with ventilators.
They didn't, they had time to prepare, but no one expected it. There was experts that were saying it, but to shut down the whole United States before there's actually a visual issue is impossible. Everyone would be Trump's insane.
Even trying to shut it down, people still don't want to follow it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's actually a thing.
Well, the moment they found out that coronavirus was slowly spreading its way into the U.S.,
the problem
that's when they should have
the problem
Even if it was like
China,
the smallest threat.
China hid it for a while. They didn't report numbers. They weren't reporting like what the real issue was.
Yeah, but we
That
still
was the
had like a
big
knowledge
issue.
of it. We didn't know how much or how crazy it was, but we had a knowledge of it. So I think we should. I obviously you can't prepare for it, but we could have been prepared a lot better.
Hopefully it plateaus here soon.
Yeah, because it'll get bad.
I feel like it's so contagious. Everybody that's gonna get it is just gonna get it. There's just no way unless you're staying in your house. Unless you're staying in your house completely isolated from everybody.
Well, that's what
which is near impossible unless you have a substantial amount of money. Like you see all these celebrities, yeah, they have no fucking problem staying in their house for a month. Yeah. Most people
their house.
Can't.
You mean their fucking islands of houses?
Yeah, their mansions,
like,
their beautiful backyards and shit. Like that's why like they're making all these videos and shit. And I'm like, I don't even want to.
And they're still making money.
Yeah, well,
they're still
making
money.
They are, but
yeah,
not all of them. Not all of them. Especially comedians and shit. They're fucked.
Well, yeah, but
a lot of comedians aren't bringing.
Cool thing is
though
is I saw most sports teams like soccer, basketball, all of them, all the players are taking like 70% pay cuts. So
that's
the organizations can pay their staff and shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, at the end of I mean, it's gonna bring us together in the end, like it did in 9/11.
I just can't wait for that first day back at the bar, dude.
God.
If I hear someone,
post-corona hype is gonna be
if I hear someone say,
people are gonna be getting shot.
How does everything taste? I'm gonna go, amazing. Please don't leave. I'm gonna just keep ordering for no fucking reason.
Get closer than 6 feet to me right now.
Touch me. Hand me my food, please.
Touch my hand, please. That's how it's not gonna get like that for probably well over a year, because when the shit goes back, everyone's gonna be so on edge. It's still like
once they open the doors, where I'm sprinting.
No, you gotta let it. You gotta let people get the feelers out. You don't want to be the first ones out there. You want to let people get the feelers.
Dude. I'm in there.
Dead.
I'm
You're
front
dead.
line, dude.
You already died.
Front line.
Like the more people that end up dying from this, and you got people in like your family that died, and then right when they open stuff back up, you aren't gonna rush out there because you don't want to get.
Well, I don't think they'll open.
Once you start
up.
seeing people dying from this, that's when like everybody's gonna like get.
Yeah,
real.
Yeah, that's when people. Yeah, I mean, I already feel real, but if someone close to me dies, it's gonna really hit home. Like obviously.
My uncle thinks he has it right now.
Yeah, like I said, I think I have it. I have no symptoms. I swear to God, I think I have it.
You're a hypochondriac though, so you think you have everything.
You're right.
So you saying you have coronavirus is like
the only one I have is the shortness of breath. But I swear, I think it's realistically, I think it's just my anxiety, because I get anxiety pretty bad.
But yeah, shortness of breath is supposed to be like the last part that hits you. It's like the worst case.
Well, I had like an itchy throat and dry throat, but I was vaping and shit, and it's gone now for the most part.
You're like the definition of a hypochondriac.
And I have no cough.
You could literally go up 2 stairs and be like,
and no fever too, because I did check.
Oh my God, here it comes. Matt, I can't breathe.
I gotta walk in. Joe's gonna sound like he's pregnant.
Hey, look up the total global deaths of the H1N1. I just want to see in comparison. I think it's going to be a lot worse than that, but I just
What did we do this week? We came up with if the virus was under our first and last names.
In the United States or
if
worldwide?
We named the virus.
Oh, if the virus was named after us instead of... I don't know why we came up with that. Mine was Joja D.
Joja D.
9-4.
9-4.
Year you were born.
What did you call Matt? Matt's was Mama. And it's spelled out Mama, and Joe goes, Mama 95.
Basically, you take the first 2 letters of your first and last name, and then you put D at the end of it, and then the year you were born to get your if you were a virus.
Rehiside.
97 or 6.
There's only 4,000 deaths in the United States from
No,
H1N1.
not Americans. I want global.
I asked you that. You weren't listening.
I'm sorry. We were talking. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I swear it was like, if I had just seen what I seen, it said like 500,000.
No, that's people infected
with it?
Yeah. 12,000 deaths.
Additionally, CMD estimated 100
worldwide right here.
So it's they don't know 100%, but it's in between 150,000 and 575,000.
That's a big range.
It's a huge range.
You got to think of how far they've
come. And it had a higher death rate too.
See, I thought H1N1 was only United States mainly. I don't remember it like being everywhere.
It was
Well, we were
It
the most
started
effective
in-
because of the biggest population, but
Maybe I just didn't care about.
you
other
got to
countries
think
at
of
that
how
time.
far they've come from 2009 to now with like scientific advancements and shit.
in medicine. It's
medical
crazy we're going
medicine.
through something like this with the advancements in medicine we have.
This is what I can't.
That's
Like,
what you're
come to
saying. They're
terms with.
unprepared. Completely.
That's where I can't come to terms with because like you have fucking cars that drive themselves, but you can't fucking figure out a cure for a fucking
After this, there needs to be a focus on
just pandemics.
and virus. I mean,
Yeah.
I think there
There
will be.
is.
If the government has like 100, Joe Rogan said this today. If the government has 100, maybe it wasn't today, but whatever, 100 people designated for
Specifically throughout the year
for
just for
infectious disease,
pandemics. Yeah,
it should be 1,000 people.
yeah.
So we don't. It doesn't matter. Fucking pay those people. There should be 1,000 people working on this shit to keep it from happening again. We can't go through something like this again.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to, with the way technology is and medical advancements and shit. Like the guy on Joe Rogan, he said they could have been already working on a vaccine for the coronavirus, and they didn't because it wasn't an issue. It's like,
They literally waited till it like came to our doorstep, and they're like, "Okay, guys, time to go to work now."
yeah, literally.
Like,
Yeah,
what
this
the
is
fuck
how
have you been doing this whole time?
Yeah.
I don't blame it on the people that actually know how to do this shit, but
It's the government really just unprepared. That's what it seems like. Unprepared overall, not for this specific thing, but just
Yeah.
in general.
Well, there's
I
probably
don't-
not a lot of funding to find medical advancements and stuff that.
well, they just
isn't
pulled
a
Isn't an
problem.
issue.
they
Yeah.
pulled
Yeah.
$2 trillion out of their fucking ass to fucking
Now
help fight
they-
for
they
this
have
shit.
to,
So.
basically.
They're gonna go. It's gonna be debt.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it's just
Yeah.
tightening. The
Which I don't know how the
US
fuck
debt.
the government pulls
Money doesn't make any
out.
sense.
What? That's what I was. How
Not
do you
at
pull
all.
money out when you make the money?
they
You
just
fucking
they
idiot.
just print it.
Yeah, and
They
they just put it on our.
I
debt,
don't.
I think it. I think it has
and
some.
No one knows where the debt.
That's
is
what I'm
to.
saying.
It's the federal. It's the
Who's
Federal
debting to?
Reserve. I think. We don't know anything about this. It sounds stupid, but I'm pretty sure they take it out as like a loan kind of Federal Reserve.
It's gotta be
Is where the
registered
money-
to like the national bank. Like they print a certain amount of money every single year. So I think like for emergency services, they're allowed to take out this much money from the national bank.
Yeah, I don't know about as much as they took out, but yeah, you're right. They have like a.
But $2 trillion is
People are gonna be getting those Corona checks and just gonna be blowing.
dude.
No one's gonna save that shit like they need to. Like the people that
Dude.
are broke don't. The reason a lot of people are broke is because they don't know how to save money. So they're gonna get this check and they're just gonna blow it.
Yeah, I'm for sure buying an AR-15.
Yeah, I'm buying a gun, dude. I'm definitely getting
Dude,
a
I
gun.
just saw this thing. What did I see? I've asked you guys this before to like put the comparison between a billion and a million. And it was someone on Joe
Yeah.
Rogan. It was how many days is 1 million minutes?
I don't know. We sound.
And
so
it was like
stupid when we go into
13
this shit.
days. No, I'm pretty sure it
No,
was
I
13
remember
days.
reading that, but I don't even know what to
A
look up.
million
I have to
minutes is
look it up.
13 days, and then a billion minutes is he said like 120 years or some shit like that. Just to put in comparison how big the jump from million to billion is.
What does that? Oh, and then
In
billion to trillion.
The trillion, how much money they're actually taking out.
A million seconds is 12 days.
Yes,
a
that's what it
billion
was.
seconds
It's
is
31
31
years.
years. A trillion seconds is 31,688 years.
Now imagine 2 trillion.
Dude, my fucking mind just
It's
exploded.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, that is one of the that I had no
That's
idea.
why like the difference between a millionaire and a billionaire doesn't seem like that
No.
big of a deal to us. But when
No.
you put like you got over
When you put actual money in it,
$999
dude.
million dollars.
That's why when we did the Jeff Bezos shit with a billion, this is what I thought of.
That is insane.
So to think he has 167 of those. Or however fucking isn't it like 170 a billion?
Over 100 billion.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
don't know
sure.
how
That
much
is
it is.
fucking wild.
Like make that make sense
Can you
to me.
say it again, Matt? Just so I just want to hear it again.
A million seconds is 12 days. A billion seconds is 31 years. And a trillion seconds is 31,688 years.
That is fucking crazy.
Just imagine, because when you think about it, a million seconds
Jesus
is like,
Christ.
dude, like that can't be that much, and that still is 12 days. A billion seconds is 31 years, bro.
I'm gonna
We
remember. I'm gonna remember
we're
that for the rest
still
of my life.
We're still under.
31688.
We still haven't hit a billion seconds since we've been born. I still
Yeah.
have 9 years
That's
to hit a
That's
billion
hard to
seconds.
consume too, dude. We aren't even a billion seconds old.
Holy shit. That's crazy. The jump is huge. You don't realize it until you see it in that terms. Because you think, oh, a billion, a million, a billion. You know, you just think of it in money, money terms.
In money terms, and when you like look at it into how, they did it with rice too. They did like little buckets of rice,
Mm-hmm.
and they did like thousands, millions, billion, and trillion.
How did they get a billion pieces of rice?
Well, I mean, they did.
Who counted it?
They just,
I think they did it with weight.
They just
did
weighed
it
it
with
out.
weight.
No
they
one said
did
to
how
count it.
much?
I think I seen that.
And
video.
dude, $1 trillion compared to like $1 million is like rice you buy at the store, which is like this big, and then like $1 trillion was like 2 like truckfuls of rice.
Jesus Christ!
And every 1 grain of rice represented $1. And it just blows my fucking mind.
I'm so done.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because me and you are fucking the 2 for $5s at KFC. You're like, oh fuck, that's a good deal, dude.
Yeah, it
there's-
sucks being a thousandaire or a hundredaire.
Yeah, I'm 100
But yeah, it's a pretty depressing
wild.
concept, isn't it?
The whole Corona thing is depressing, man. It's hard to stay positive.
You know what
through
the
shit,
best thing
especially when
about
you
it
got
though
anxiety.
is that it doesn't like it doesn't like discriminate at all. It just can get anyone, rich, poor, white, black, purple, yellow.
Did you say that was a good thing?
Yeah, it's a good thing because no one can protect them. Not no one can protect themselves from it, but there's not a certain demographic that's dying over a certain demographic.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
not.
I get why you're saying that's a good thing. I get that.
It's kind of ageist. Kills older people.
I mean, yeah,
more.
It's more focused towards older people, but like no one, you can't protect yourself from it, no matter who you are. No matter if you live in this part of the world or any part of the world.
Yeah, there's precautions you can take, but there's really nothing you can do.
Yeah.
In the long run.
That's what makes it so hard to grasp. Is that because you know how we said like a couple episodes ago, like money can fix everything.
Yeah.
Like this, nothing. Absolutely nothing you can do about this.
Yeah, but if you had enough money, you could buy your own ventilator.
You could be like Ronaldo and move your whole
Went
family
to
to
a
a
new
private
island.
island that you bought.
Yeah.
That'd be so fucking
Never
dope.
mind, I take it back.
That was the best. That was like the power move, dude. The second he heard about the disease, buys a whole island, ships his family.
He moved back, or he bought that island, moved with his family there, and then donated $3 million to whatever the fuck to make ventilators and shit, and then donated 70% of his pay to pay his staff, which is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like the people that run the island?
No, he bought the island.
Like his staff. What do you mean his staff?
Like his sports staff.
His team. Like, you know how the Pistons have, like, people that take care of the stadium and all that shit?
Yeah.
The whole organization?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, where
He gets
does the island get the money? Like, who takes care of the island? Like, who's on that island?
No, it's not like a big island. It's literally just like a house.
Yeah,
on
an
an island.
I get that, but where's, does he just get it? Does
He bought
have
enough
so much?
supplies. Yeah, he bought
so
enough
much shit to
supplies
just-
to last
Yeah.
him forever.
He could
And
probably
if
pay someone to
anything-
fly a helicopter and drop
Yeah.
a care package.
Yeah, when you got that much money,
Dude, poor people right now will do anything for money.
they'll do anything for toilet paper.
I will steal a helicopter
Very
and
true
fly it to
also.
Ronaldo for the right price.
I would too.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
would.
There's people that
The
don't
right
give,
price.
There's people that are like, I'm not trying to find for the right word for this. They're like jumping to the opportunity of making money because people are like scared to do things on their own. So they're like, fuck it, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck about getting sick. And it's a good idea.
Yeah, anyone that can get money is trying to get it right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Because the economy is gonna crash. It's
But you know who's
inevitable.
responsible for the corona? Goddamn Carol Baskin.
I promise you, she's the reason.
Dude, she literally threw her husband to the tigers. They ate him. He had corona. And then the tigers
They ate the
Fucking-
tigers.
No, the tigers ate her husband. Her husband had corona. When they pooped her husband out, and then that went into the air, and then the fucking birds breathed that in.
You're so far beyond. I don't even know where you're at right
And
now.
then the birds went to China, and then they didn't find
Then
a
they
place
ga-
to
Then
stay.
they gave it to bats. And
They
then
didn't
the
find a
bat-
place to stay, so they had to go into caves. And then they fucked a couple bats because they're like, fuck it, we're here, so might as well fuck a couple bats. And the bats went to the
Dude, you fucking figured it out.
fucking Carol Baskin, dude. I swear to God.
If you don't know who Carol Baskin is, she is on the series Tiger Kings, which is like the greatest thing on Netflix right now. It's one of the best documentaries I've seen.
Dude, it's bad because it's supposed to be like sad and educational and shit, and like teach you about like how the exotic animal trade goes and shit, and like what crazy shit they do. But it's literally one of the funniest fucking documentaries I've ever seen in my life.
I had to put that aside to watch the show.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be a real fucking dick, but I didn't care about the animals at the time I was watching the documentary. I just cared about like what happened with Joe.
I care about animals. I think a good amount, and
Yeah.
I had to put that.
You put that aside.
I had to put it aside to enjoy the show because it is so fucking funny.
Fucking
You can get
hilarious,
over
dude.
the fact that these animals are getting like heavily abused.
Yeah.
It's one of the
It's-
funniest documentaries I've ever seen. Docu-series.
Dude, my favorite part is when
Please watch it.
he
Please
would
go and watch it.
he would
right
say guarantee it every time he'd say guarantee it. And dude, I would sit in my fucking house at like 4 a.m. Because I couldn't stop watching, and I would literally like fucking just die laughing by myself. And it's hard to laugh at something by yourself.
By yourself. A TV show, let alone?
I'm dead ass.
There's only been a few shows that have made me do that.
that you actually laugh
Jackass.
out loud.
Jackass.
Yeah, like that shit is funny. You can't control it. So like when he says shit like that and he did shit like that, I was like, dude, like this is a fucking hilarious show, and I wish, I don't want to spoiler alert, but I wish he was still around so we can see more of him.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
talks
imagine
about
there were
there's talks
seasons
about
of
a
it.
season 2.
No.
Yeah, they're discussing it because they have more footage and there's a lot more to the story.
Well, and they can go off of. They don't have to stay on Joe Exotic. There's all the other
No,
guys.
absolutely
Yeah.
not. Nope. Do not take Joe Exotic away from me, dude.
Oh, I mean,
I can see him every single season.
he has to be on the episode, but you could go elsewhere. You know, you don't.
With
have,
other people that
You
do the
don't.
same
Yeah,
shit.
you don't have to be. On
Yeah.
Joe Exotic alone.
Well, on the first episode, the dude that produced it.
I
or
want
the
them to
dude
make a
that
movie
recorded-
so bad.
I know. With all
I
the
don't know
people
how they would do
casted
it, but they
for
could do. They could make it if you got the right director, the right actors. You couldn't go low budget with it. You had to pay the right actors, man.
No. This
Danny
is like,
Danny McBride as Joe Exotic.
that'd be perfect.
Oh my god, it'd be so good.
But the dude said that in the first episode, the dude that produced it and everything, he said that they had 5 years of footage.
That got destroyed.
No. Not the Kirk dude. The actual dude that took
Made
it
the
to Netflix.
docuseries?
Yep. He said they've chased stories for 5 years.
Yeah, when you were watching it, it seemed like
They're
it
going
should
back and
happen.
forth,
Yeah,
dude.
it seemed like
Yeah.
it happened recently though.
Mhm.
Like you can tell, like just off the show, you're like, how soon? Like
It
how
was
long ago did this
2019 is
happen?
when he got
Yeah,
arraigned.
I didn't hear. Did you know about him?
Absolutely not.
How come no one heard about him? Unless you like were from Oklahoma.
I feel deprived.
Did you see like the pictures with Britney Spears with the other guy, the other Tiger
Doc?
King, and then Carol? Like
Yeah.
she hung out with both them.
Doc
at their-
Ansel?
Yeah,
Doc.
she was
That
with.
dude,
She,
see, now that I think
that guy was
dude
like
is-
sophisticated.
He's fucked up. He's
no,
like
bro,
a
and he's
fucking-
got the girls locked down, dude.
He's like a psychopath.
I love
bro.
that part where the guy's
liked
like,
him.
yeah,
He
me
changed
too.
his name
Me
to
too.
Bagdavar, dude.
Yeah, that's
He would
sick.
change people's names.
I know.
He would be like,
The
"You're with." It was
girls.
a cult. He ran a cult, but
No,
like
it
the
really
dopest
was.
cult to run, tigers and women. But he would like. I love the guy. He was like way into tigers, and it was like one of Doc's buddies, and he was like, I didn't even ask Doc how he trained the tigers.
dude with
I
the
go,
long
how you
hair?
train the women. That was my favorite part.
That was
One of
that
them.
was one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. Seriously, like I saw it so many times, and like I hate
You watched it more than once.
No, I saw it on Netflix on things you should watch or whatever.
When did it come out? See the release date
It
of
came out
that.
like a month ago, dude.
Did
Month
it?
and a half.
It,
Yeah.
With the second that quarantine hit, it blew up.
That's what I try to stay away from because I don't want to like be that dude that.
It only came out 10 days ago. You guys are tripping.
Are you fucking joking me, dude?
No wonder it blew up. How did it get, dude? That's crazy.
97
They released-
on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's good.
We should have guessed that one before
Oh.
I pulled it up.
They did it good, dude. They
Dude.
did it good.
What's the fucking
They
date?
made it so well. That's the best part about
I'm
it.
not gonna lie. I watched it all in one day.
I watched every episode. I watched all in one day.
I watched it all.
I watched it all in one day. I was sitting. I watched it all in one day.
I started at like maybe like
7 episodes.
8 p.m. and like ended at like 4 a.m. I could not stop, dude. I couldn't stop because every single fucking episode there was something crazier and fucking bigger happening, and Joe was getting fucking crazier, and
It's not even like the
it's not
craziest.
even real life.
Yeah.
It's when you see it, you're like, dude, this is fiction. There's no way this is real.
It's not even like the craziest thing you've ever seen. It's just the entertainment. That's what gets you.
The dude was 40 years old, and he married two 19-year-old guys at the same time.
I've never experienced
That's
that.
it's insane to me, dude. It blows my fucking mind.
No, I've never
One of the
even
dudes-
experienced the thought of that. Like as Matt
Like
word,
a monogonistic,
a throuple?
throuple of guys.
a gay thruple meth tiger king. Like this guy is gay, does meth, owns tigers.
And is a magician,
And is a country
country
star.
country singer, magician.
Who said that wasn't his voice?
Me.
Yeah, you're right. He hired people to sing. He
yeah,
and he
there's no
can't play
way.
guitar, so you would have people play guitar, and then he would walk with a
That voice is
guitar
the voice
cover.
of an angel.
The songs are good.
They're
Here, kitty,
so
kitty.
good,
Here,
dude.
kitty, kitty's bomb.
Here, kitty, kitty.
It's so catchy. It's so catchy.
I'm glad you guys just spoiled the whole season for anybody that's interested in
No,
watching.
see that's the thing. We
could
just
tell,
said
you could
so
tell you the
much,
whole. You could tell you the whole thing, and,
and you
still
still
wouldn't
don't
even-
expect
Yeah.
what's gonna happen.
I knew that. I knew the ending when it happened, and I was still like super interested.
That's literally one of the best fucking like documentaries I've ever watched in my life.
I agree. It's one
And
of
I
the
looked
best
at it,
docuseries.
And as I was looking at it like day by day, I
thought it was stupid.
I'm not gonna
when
give
everyone
it.
was talking about
that's
it.
what I'm saying. I was
but
like,
everybody was like, "You gotta watch this."
I'm not gonna give into this. I'm not gonna give into this and all this shit. And I fucking watched the first episode. I'm like, dude, I fucking love this dude.
It's so good.
Did you see that? You know that Twitter dude, the white guy that makes all those fucking those videos. His name is Trevor Wallace or some shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He makes all those like frat boy videos
Yeah.
and all that. He made a fucking
Tiger King
Joe
one.
Exotic one. Oh my fucking
Oh my-
god. Every 5 seconds he'd look at the camera and go, "Suck my dick, Carol."
Dude, when he
But that bitch is a devil. Fuck that bitch, dude.
maybe she's not.
I wish she was dead.
Maybe she's not. I thought about it after I watched it. Maybe all the shit that Joe Exotic was saying is wrong. You know, maybe she actually, the guy did just disappear.
It's not even about
They
her.
betrayed
It's
it
not even
out.
it's not even about her killing her husband or anything like that.
Wow, spoiler alert.
Well, you already knew
I'm
that.
just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm saying it's not anything about that. It's the
Okay.
fact that the bitch did exactly what Joe did. Had a whole.
She's not.
she didn't
She's not
breed
hoarding
and
and breeding.
sell.
She's not hoarding and breeding.
Well,
She
he
rescued-
wasn't
she-
technically hoarding and breeding.
She
Legally.
used to do that with her old husband, and
Yes.
then once her husband,
But
her
I'm
husband
saying she would
disappeared.
brainwash people into volunteering for her. She wouldn't even pay them, and she would make millions off of people coming to see the fucking.
She already had millions. She doesn't make that much. There's no way she makes that much. Off
Dude,
of
she
the
made
zoo
like.
thing.
Did you not see the episode where Facebook was paying her like 10 grand a day?
That's where she's making the money. It's not off the zoo.
No, it was people coming from the zoo.
No, it was people watching her on.
See,
No,
that's
she
the
had
thing.
2 million views on
She
Facebook.
didn't have a zoo. She had a
rescue.
rescue.
But that's what I'm saying. She doesn't have that many tigers.
She was making money off
She's
of that.
making the money off of social media
Bro,
presence
people
on
were
Facebook.
paying to come see that rescue. You know that, right?
What I'm saying is they don't pay that much. She doesn't. That's not where she's getting all of her money. She already has money. She has a huge social media presence. That's where she's getting all the money. They were paying. Facebook was paying her not for people visiting her park. It's for people viewing her.
I know that,
Stuff
but
on
I'm
social
saying
media.
people would pay to go see her rescue. So it's the same fucking concept as you having a zoo and charging people to come see you. When she would fucking tell him that, hey, you're doing all this wrong shit. And I get it. He fucking abused animals
Okay,
and
I'm
breeded them and shit.
plays devil's advocate and look at it as the nice way. What if she is legit? She's conservation. She's showing people, teaching them about these beautiful animals. And
Joe's doing the exact same thing, bro.
no,
That's
Joe,
like saying
Joe
that's like
is
saying
you-
the Irwin family is bad people. They have zoos with a bunch of different animals. They're in cages.
They breed
and
'em?
They
What
charge
Irwin?
people
They breed
to go
'em, they
see
sell
them,
'em?
and they
the
breed 'em.
Irwins.
Oh, yeah.
The
not
reason you're
saying that-
looking
I'm
at
not saying that-
what I'm saying is
I
the
never
reason you're
said
looking
that
at
she-
Carol Baskins like that is because the docuseries makes it seem like she's. I think she is, but you don't really
No,
know.
bro,
like,
I
if you
think
look
she's
at it
very-
if you look at it from a good side, you could just say it as all like
She's one of those
hearsay.
people. The thing is, she's one of those people that you could like have a camera on her and then put the camera down, and then like her whole fucking persona would change. That's
How
what
do you
I
know
think
her
Carol
so
yeah.
well?
How
Baskins
can you
is.
just say that though?
I just her fucking face just gives it off. Her
But-
fucking vibe, everything.
Nothing like I don't know, man. I get where you're
I don't
coming
know. I
from,
feel
and
like-
I
I feel like I
agree
can
with you. I'm
read
playing
people
devil's
very
advocate, but she could be running a legitimate thing, and hers obviously is different than Joe Exotic's. He had like 227 tigers at one time. He was killing them and burying them in the ground.
Bro, I never said what he did was right. on that aspect, on the aspect of him owning tigers and then making a zoo out of it and charging people. I mean, it's wrong to a certain extent, but you can't do the same thing and then be a fucking hypocrite about it.
What I'm saying is,
because in
Carol
the fucking
Baskin,
every single episode, she would talk about how much land tigers need, how much fucking shit they need, and she would do the exact same thing and put them in cages. Why the fuck are you saying shit like this?
you don't get
Catch them and release them.
You don't get a full view. Have you been to her place?
No.
Then how can you? All of it is going off of
Bro,
what Joe Exotic says.
She said something about like 600 acres of land.
All the people. That's a shit ton of land.
She said that's how much a normal fucking tiger needs.
Okay, so how do you know she doesn't have that much?
Because they fucking literally talked about it in the fucking
Yeah,
The
but she's
people
probably-
talking
she's
about it are
probably
Joe
rescuing-
Exotic and the other guys that she's trying to shut down. Of course, they would say that her shit is bad. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Your
But-
view is off of all the people that she doesn't like are saying.
But Joe, you missed the part where he can read people very well.
I can.
What I'm saying is you're basing your view off of Carol Bass. I agree. I think she's a fucking devil. But
So you're arguing for no reason.
I've told you I'm playing devil's advocate, and I could be right, maybe. And you're basing your view off of what the people that
No,
she
she
was
just
going
seems
against.
like a conniving fucking bitch.
I agree.
How
She-
the fuck do you?
I think she killed her husband.
First of all,
but I don't think her rescue.
she's like can't fucking read people good.
I don't think
You
her
tell me
rescue
a
is
fucking normal person that's walking at 17 years old, walking at fucking 3 a.m. in the morning, and a man tells her to get in her fucking his
Dude, who
his
are you
car.
talking to? Right now?
You, because you talk shit and say I can't read people. What normal person?
I just repeated what you said. I didn't say that you were wrong.
No.
I said Joe missed the part where you said
Talk to
that
me.
you can read people.
Talk to me. This
yeah,
is
okay.
our podcast.
I'm gonna fucking talk straight, not look at any of you.
Talk to the camera right now.
So tell me, what normal person? This is weird.
I have an
Do
argument
that.
for it, so finish it. I have an argument.
Oh,
for
you
it.
do? Okay.
Go ahead.
So what normal fucking 17-year-old girl?
Okay.
And this was in the 90s.
In an abusive
right?
relationship,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
17 years old. You're walking at 3 a.m. in the morning.
crying,
Yes, and a 40-year-old dude.
just got abused.
We got the fucking abusive part, dude.
Okay.
So I don't know what the fuck your point is here.
Okay.
Just because you get abused doesn't mean you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay.
Okay. So you're 17 years old, walking alone at like 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, and this fucking 40-year-old man is telling you to get in his fucking truck because he just needs someone to talk to.
Okay.
And then he says, hey, if you don't feel safe, you should hold this fucking gun up to me so you feel safer. And then
Would
after
that
that,
not
you
make
just
you
never
feel
go
safe?
home.
Would that not make you feel safe?
No. Why the fuck would I get in a fucking car, especially if I was a girl, with a fucking 40-year-old
She's not in the
dude
right
driving
state of
around?
mind. Just got abused, and not in the right state of mind to even think and make rational decisions. She's young, in an abusive relationship. She's walking down the street. A man comes. Maybe, I don't know what type of car he was in. It might have been a nice car. He goes around 3 times. Isn't leaving her alone. It's saying, hey, if you don't feel safe, take this gun and hold it up to me. And she said, I did that the whole time. You talk to this guy. You give him a chance. You sleep with him that night. You fucking bang him. He bangs your fucking brains out.
Wow, what a normal person. I just got beat by a man. Let me go fuck another
People
one.
do that all the time. Cheating happens all the time.
It is not normal, Joe.
I don't know.
Why are you normalizing that shit?
I'm not
That's
saying
not
it's
normal,
normal.
bro.
I'm
It's a
giving
regular
you,
thing that happens. That people.
I'm
are in
It's a
abusive
regular thing, but
relationship.
those people are fucked up for the rest of their lives.
No. Look, I'm giving you rationale for her decisions.
No, there's absolutely no rationale at all.
I don't even know if that's the right word. I'm saying
No, absolutely no.
you're basing it. You're looking at it as the worst possible thing. You could look at it.
I just don't
the
look
other
at her
way.
as a good human being. That's all.
Okay, fine.
Suck my dick, Carol.
Leave your opinion in the comments.
Yeah, I hate her.
Yeah,
I
we
literally have, like,
we would
hate for
love
her.
to hear what you think about Carol
If
Baskins.
she was in front of me right now, I would punch her and then pee on her.
Wow.
And you
And
know what
then
she'd
feed her
probably
to-
do? She'd probably hop in a van with a 40-year-old dude after getting abused by you.
Yeah, don't worry. She had 3
That
husbands.
just doesn't seem that crazy to me. I know it's a little wild, but she's
doesn't
not
seem
in the
crazy
right
to you?
state of mind.
I don't know, dude. If I just broke up with my girlfriend, I was sad.
didn't
I was
break up
walking down
with
the
her,
street,
bro.
and some MILF rolled up in her van, was like, "Hey, get in this car. I want to just talk."
Matt.
I'd do it. I'm there. I'm
Matt.
Who knows if she was on drugs?
married, and they had kids.
In an abusive relationship that she needed to get out of.
See, I don't know the full story. I watch bits and pieces. of
She
it,
had
so.
2 kids with a dude.
She
and
has
mind
no way
you,
out. This
mind
guy's
you,
like, come with me. I have money. I have $40 million.
and
Come
that's
with
not
me.
fucking wrong to you.
If you're in an abusive relationship and a guy comes up to you and says, I love you, that night we had where you banged my brains out was amazing. I want you to come down to
I
Florida
love you.
with
My
me.
husband, that like, even though he beats me, I've had history with him for forever, and I can leave him, and I have to leave him. But you,
That happens
off
all the
of
time.
one fucking night of meeting you and you fucking my brains out, I knew that you had this much money, and I want to marry you for the rest of my life, even though you're 30 years older than me.
That happens all the time. Maybe not the money situation.
You're just making notes. Just because it happens does not make it right.
No, we're not talking about right and wrong. We're trying
But
to.
that's what we're talking about, because that's the type of person she is. That's not right to do.
You can't learn.
That's a
from
piece
your
of shit person.
You can't become a better person.
No, because she would do that same fucking thing again. That's the type of person she is. I know that bitch.
All right, fuck you, Carol Baskins.
All right,
You
fuck
killed
Carol
your
Baskin.
husband, you
Yeah,
dirty
you
little
stupid bitch.
You dumbass bitch. You fucking
Garrett.
cunt. You dirty fucking cunt.
You try to take my tigers away, I Garrett goddamn you. I'm gonna put a cap in your ass, Carol.
Shooter, bitch. All right, we're done with that. Let's move on to the next segment.
I'm boiling right now, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm boiling.
Dude,
right
you're
now.
a steaming pot, dude.
I can see that bitch's face
Dude,
in my head and her saying, "Hello,
If you were a fucking teapot, you. Thank you. I did not think that one was gonna hit.
Who that bitch gets me going?
I don't even know. Should we just go? Should we go into what we were gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at 17, I was walking, right?
So this one time when I was 12, we're gonna talk about.
My mom beat me, and then this other mom saw me driving down the street, and she was like, "Hey, you look like a good son, so you want to come in my car and have money? You could be my son for the rest of your life." And I said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I was 10, and my babysitter, she was 65, and she
65.
she molested me.
Okay. Listen, I'm you. You're the grandma that molested you.
The 65-year-old
Yeah,
lady.
the babysitter.
Is this scene gonna take place the day I molested you?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
'Cause I'm
so
you.
you're me.
I'm
Okay.
you, yeah.
People used to call me Joey, so that's how I'm gonna address you.
Okay.
Hold on. I couldn't get it out. Hold on. I need a drink. I couldn't get the words out. Hey, Joey. Hey, Nanny. Hold it together. Keep it together. We can't have the same voice. I gotta switch mine up. Come into the room with me. But can I finish this game of Xbox? I'm sorry, Joey, I didn't hear you. Can I finish this game of Xbox? No. Come inside right now to my room. Okay, Nanny, what's that? What's that stuff you're holding? Does that say lib? Yes, pull your pants down. Gimme, I don't have to BB. We need to check your ding-a-ling out. Nanny, you mean my cock? Dude, I would not say that. Yes, your cock. Okay, well, your brother's gone, so... Well, my brother's gone because I'm you. Okay. Now, what is it? When I touch it, you can't tell anybody that I touched it. Okay, but are you going to touch it with your lips?
Who's molesting who?
This is why I'm turning it around, because I don't think this motherfucker did anything to stop it. He was like, yeah.
Yes, my lips and my tongue.
Okay, well, your denture cup is over there. I'll get hard over here for a second. You're just gonna give me a blowjob because I know what's about to happen.
and scene. Scene. Oh my god, dude.
See, I don't
Why
think
does little Joey and 65-year-old
Sound the
Manny
exact
have the
same.
same exact voice?
We just both. We
love
just
it,
at the
dude.
same time. We both had that same voice. Dude, my grandma voice is not good. Do a grandma, real quick.
Oh, little Joey.
Oh, little Joey.
you just turned Chinese.
You sounded Chinese too.
Yeah.
Joseph,
Oh, little Joey.
Oh, little Joey. All right, so before we did, I need to breathe. My fucking stomach hurts.
Dude,
Before
that first hey you did, I couldn't hold it.
I said something else. I forget what it was. So why we got into that is we're gonna talk about our first, or just some of the first sexual experiences we've had. We don't have to mention any names unless you want to. I don't give a fuck.
Well, we already know about your nanny. So.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't true.
It wasn't?
Oh, actually, it was.
Okay, good. Allegedly. Cool.
Well, first, I don't even remember my first sexual experience. Do you remember yours?
First one, like when I lost my virginity, or
I got
see, we
kissed.
gotta define this.
I got kissed in the first grade by this dirty bitch. I was waiting in line for the bus, and she ran up and kissed me right on the lips.
Was
and
she,
I told on her.
Why was Why was she nasty?
She wasn't nasty. She was
Did you
literally
smell?
dirty. No, she was, you know how Kevin's dirty?
Yeah.
She was dirty. She just had dirt on her. Like, seriously, like, that's how, like, she would just, you know, she was a tomboy, you know. She
But
would.
did she do it
scuffed
because
up
she
knees
wanted
and-
to, or
I don't know. I never found out.
do you know what she is now?
I don't remember her name. I don't remember
You
it.
don't remember your first kiss's name?
This was not a voluntary
Yeah.
voluntary kiss. My first voluntary kiss was a little later on, 5th grade. Chill. I was a late bloomer. I got
Fifth-
kissed in first grade. When did you get kissed, huh?
5th grade.
Yeah. How long? When was your first kiss? Voluntary.
A voluntary?
Voluntary kiss, where she was my girlfriend. I had a crush on her best friend, and I was in love with her best friend actually. And
At 5th grade.
but she was dating some other dude, so I was like, okay, I'll date her. I remember her name. It was Danielle. I don't have to say her last name. Come on.
yeah, dude, go
I don't
on.
give a fuck. Danielle Harder.
You hear this, bitch?
No, dude. I don't know if she got married or
You got a
something.
girlfriend now, bitch. Back
I don't know if
off.
she got married or at a Facebook, but I looked her up not too long ago just to see.
Weirdo.
And
Yeah,
I'm
just to
thinking
see.
maybe I forgot her name. Like, maybe that wasn't it, but that's what I remember. Danielle Harder.
Dude, I think I saw her at like 3 a.m. walking around and
No, you
looking
didn't.
someone's truck to get into, but I wasn't old enough, so
No, that wasn't her.
I was Carol. Never mind.
Yeah, it
Keep
was
going.
my nanny. We sat in the back of class and just packed on the lips. Wasn't like making out or anything.
Were you like after?
I was so hard.
You were hard?
Fuck yeah. Of course I was hard.
I think I was not molested, but like,
Why is Matt looking her up?
is it called molested when?
Is that her name?
No, I think it was with a T.
There was these girls. I think I was like 11 or 10, and this is
So
not my
about
first
fifth grade.
kiss. This is not my first kiss. They were like maybe 15, 16 at the time, and I was like a really cute kid when I was younger, and the way Albania was
That doesn't
set
look
up,
like her.
we all lived in like apartment buildings our whole lives.
Mm-hmm.
So like she was like a couple
Across?
apartments away from
Oh,
me.
okay.
And she was hot. She was really hot. And then like, I was like, I was a kid that would like always just say whatever the fuck was on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just see her walking down and be like, "Oh my god, you're so fucking hot."
You should
As like a 10-year-old.
say it as a 10-year-old.
But I said it in Albanian.
Say it in
I'm
Albanian.
not going
No,
to.
please.
It's too weird.
Please do it.
It's. What are you getting hard right now?
Just say it in Albanian like I'm the girl.
I don't know. It's too weird, bro.
Why is it weird?
Because like,
And it feels real?
yeah, it doesn't like.
Translate well?
No, not really.
Please, I need to hear it.
Not really.
Say something else. Say like you're a dirty bitch.
Kurva piece it.
Oh my god. That's hot. But keep going with your story.
But she was like, I told her that I had this crush on a girl, but I was like, I don't know how to kiss her. And
The
she was
girl
like,
that you were really into. You told her that you.
I wasn't into her. I was just like a
Okay.
kid, and was like, she was like praised by the whole neighborhood. Like, oh my god, this girl is fucking gorgeous.
Mhm.
So I asked her. I was like, hey, I have a crush on this girl, but I don't know how to kiss her because I'm fucking 10 years old. She was like, don't worry, I'll teach you. So she fucking like, I was like, I put my back to the wall of like our apartment building,
Yeah.
like in the hallway. And she just fucking like started making out with me, and I was like
Making
10 years
out.
old, making out, bro, like tongue and everything. And I was like, I just did not know what to do with my tongue at all, dude.
Yeah.
So,
You still don't.
okay, relax. So at that time, that was my first girlfriend when I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
And the
you
girl
guys
that
ended up
taught me
being
how to
girlfriends?
kiss. No, not with that.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah,
girl that taught me how to kiss told that girl that I had a crush on, her. And she was like, okay, she wants to meet you here. Mind you, this girl's like 10 too, 10 or 11. So she fucking like leaves her house while her parents were working. And it was like 5 afternoon or some shit, 5 p.m. She fucking like, we go to the like deep in the woods. And she like, she's like, I'm going to teach you something new. She was 11 years old, bro. She comes up to me, grabs my fucking face, and then just fucking, I didn't even feel her lips. The whole time she was just licking, like, the inside of my mouth with her fucking tongue.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing I've ever
How
experienced in
rock
my
hard were
life.
you?
Dude, I could have fucking, like, I could have nailed a hammer in with my dick. That's how hard I was, dude.
Wow.
Nailed the hammer in.
Is that right?
Hammered and nailed it.
I didn't even catch that.
That's how hard it was. That's how hard it was.
Okay.
But after that, we got done kissing, and I just sprinted.
You just ran.
I ran.
Yeah, you
And
had
she
to
was
get
just
out.
I sprinted.
You had to get out of there, dude.
I sprinted, and I started yelling. I was like, woo!
I know, you were like,
I was like, ah! I felt so fucking powerful.
yeah.
I was like, nothing can stop me. And then we broke up a week after.
That's so sad. Do you
I
remember
know.
her name?
Yeah. Her name was Krista.
God damn, it's so hot.
She was 11. You fucking.
Well, now it's hot. How old she is now?
She's married now.
Oh, you got updates?
No, when I went to Albania not last time, the one before that, she would like try to message me while I was there.
That's awesome.
While she was married.
Yeah.
That's cool. She just wanted to
Yeah, that's cool. She just
catch
wanted to
up.
cheat.
Yeah. Girl
Yeah,
basket.
she just wanted to catch up. Make out. I don't even remember my first make out. It was shortly thereafter, whenever that happened. And then I just had a bunch of like random little encounters. I didn't lose my virginity till I was 17, so I told him I'm a late bloomer, dude. I'm a late bloomer.
Nerd.
But I don't know if I talked about this before, but I had like a couple times to lose it before, but I like waited. Like I had like a girl and she had her pants off and like I was over top of her and I bailed.
It's
'Cause I
so
was
crazy
scared.
to think that like when I was younger, I would think about like if I had a daughter and shit, and like how they would feel about losing their virginity, and like in my head I was like, my daughter's never having sex and all this shit. But as you get older, you're like, there's no fucking possible way you can stop that.
No. Yeah.
Absolutely no fucking way. And like to think about like how we thought about sex when we were younger, I don't know if it's changed now. Like if kids are that crazy into sex as we were when we were younger.
They are. They're probably more.
You think so?
Yeah, because you can get on to, like, kids just have fucking sex at their fingertips. They can watch porn so easy. Like, we had to, like,
But that's why I think
I had to, like,
that's why I think
dig
it's
for
less
that
now
shit.
though.
I think it's more. I think
No,
kids are. you don't
because
think-
they're they're feeding their hunger with like porn and all this shit.
That's
when
not
we
good,
were
though.
when we were younger,
Nothing compares to the real thing.
yeah, but they don't know that.
They will learn very soon.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying like,
Dude, kids nowadays are losing their virginity at, like, 10 plus.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
feel like it's
I
something.
believe it.
It's because something they feel like they have to do, not because it's something that like they're dying to do. When I was a young kid, I was like, dude, sex with a girl, holy shit! Like, I'm never gonna lose it.
I wanted to do it really bad, but I, like, thought it was something special, so I waited.
Dude, I used to think every time I talked to a girl when I was like 13, 14, I was like, this is it. this is it. It's gonna happen with her.
Yeah.
And then it would never happen.
I
And
did
was
a
like, dude,
lot-
I'm never losing my virginity.
I did a lot of titty sucking.
There's a lot of blue
There was
balls,
a dude. I didn't know what that was until I got that shit.
Dude,
like,
even
I thought it was a joke. I'm like, blue balls. My shit would hurt.
No,
I was like,
dude.
what the fuck is going on with
my
me?
shit got so bad at the
A-
point where my balls could not touch anything else. It would just have to be loose.
Yeah,
Because,
a lot of dry humping and titty sucking. I did a lot of that.
Sucks, dude.
It was awesome at the time.
Yeah, at the time, but like,
It was awesome, but I was always like, come on, like, keep going,
dude, I remember like the first time like I actually did stuff
And you're
and
the
not fucked. And I was like, oh my God, this is a vagina. Oh my God, this is a vagina. And
Yeah.
I was touching and I was like, what is going on? What's down here?
I thought the vagina was on the front. I didn't know it was like kind of
Me
reach
too.
under,
Me
underneath.
too. I thought like as soon as you got past the panty line, it was right
right there. Me too.
And then I had to
because
keep
that's
going
where
for. I was
mine
like,
is. You can get past the line.
you know, like
it's right there.
You know, like when you're reaching for your charger, or you're reaching for the fucking the plug,
the plug,
and you're like
running.
trying to like finger the
I
hole
didn't.
so you can like know where
Know
to
where
put the
it's at.
charger.
Yes.
I was like, is this it?
Yeah. Am I there? And then like once you're there, you know you're there.
It's crazy though, like how long it takes you, or not how long it takes you, but like how you learn that shit.
your
and then just
your progression.
progressing to like just knowing everything about the pussy.
Oh, you know everything.
No, I don't know everything. I've like my body count's like 2.5.
I'm still a virgin. Yeah.
Do you know anyone that's still virgin?
Yeah.
Guy or girl?
Yeah. Guy I work with. He's 19.
19?
No, he's 18. Sorry, he's 18. And has a girlfriend. And I check in with him every time I work with him. Go, did you fuck your girlfriend?
It
He
sounds
probably
like-
thinks Joe's
it sounds
so
like
no,
such
dude,
a-
no.
Sounds like such an uncle question.
No.
Like, you fuck your girlfriend yet, buddy?
We're cool. And I try to guide him. I'm like, dude, I was 17. I didn't lose it till I was 17. You just gotta go for it. Like don't be scared. Like
So
it's
you're
scary as
teaching
fuck.
him to fuck her with no consent.
It's his girlfriend. They want she wants to do it. She's a virgin too. They're both virgins.
Are they really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Did you lose your virginity to a virgin?
No, I've never done anything with a virgin.
Really?
I've made out with and sucked some titties of virgins, but I've never done anything.
Suck the milk off a virgin.
I'm a titty sucker, dude. Yeah, dude. He's the only one I know, though. That's over the age of 18. Maybe I know someone. I mean, younger, but dude, I tried to I don't know, man. I remember being that age and how scared I was. But the thing is, I had more determination than this kid. He just
That's my point.
This is why I told him. I'm like, dude. I was like, you have to do it this year, no matter what. No matter what, you have to do it this year. Because if you get 19 and you're a virgin, it's gonna start getting a little weird. I told him that, and it's true. Because
I mean, it's not necessarily weird. If he thinks that that's the girl that he's gonna spend the
Yeah,
rest
if
of
he
his
stays
life
with that
with,
same girl, then it wouldn't be weird. But they somehow broke up, and then he's trying to get back.
That's
in
what
the
I'm-
game.
if
That's
he's
what I'm
trying to
saying.
You're
fuck,
19 years
if
old,
he's
getting
trying to
back in the
fuck and
game.
he's just waiting to
he
fuck her,
wants
no.
to, dude. He wants to.
But if he loves her and shit, like yeah, wait for it.
Yeah, but he listens to our podcast, so
Does he?
Yeah.
Great. That's good.
I don't know if he still listens, but he listened to the.
Shout out to you to this your year.
Yeah, I'm not
Wish you
gonna
luck,
say- I
dude.
definitely
Keep
ain't
us
gonna say his
updated.
name. I
Quarantine and fuck, baby.
Yeah, just trying to guide him. I don't know, man. When I was like that, I was just scared. I was scared. I'm like, what? I don't know. I don't know what to
I
do.
was terrified of getting a girl pregnant.
Oh yeah,
That was my biggest.
always wear
my
condoms.
biggest fucking.
that's the
worry.
scariest thing in the world.
Especially when you're a young ass kid,
Yeah,
because
And,
that shit you can't stop it. I mean, obviously with a condom and shit, but no one teaches you. My mom never had to talk with me,
no, you don't fucking. No one ever teaches you that shit.
and that's why you saying you try to guide him and shit. I would just let him be, bro.
I feel responsible. I feel not responsible, but I feel like I can't just. He wouldn't. I don't think he would be trying.
What if him losing his virginity cured corona?
Dude, I almost said his name. Bro, you better do that shit. No, I just feel like he needs guidance. I'm just trying to give him some guidance is what I'm just trying to do. I'm not trying to push him into anything that he doesn't want to do. And
I don't know. I felt like when I lost my virginity, I was like,
it's like,
I knew exactly what to do in the moment, but after, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
you ever jumped? It's like, you remember jumping off that bridge in Chicago? Remember how scared you were?
No.
Okay. You were drunk, so it's different. But in a situation where it's like, if you did like any extreme sports, you know the feeling. You're looking at something. You're looking down at like a huge jump, or you're looking at something that you don't know if you're going to be able to do.
You just need someone to say, you got this, you can do it, jump.
You just have to turn this thing on in your head saying, I'm going, like right now, I'm going for it, and this is it. Like,
You know
whatever happens, I'm going for it.
You know what helps me with those?
Like jumping in a cold
situations?
pool is like the very minimal of it. Like you're scared to jump in the cold pool, but
You know who has like a really good mindset of that? Steve-O.
yeah,
He says if I count to 3, he's like, I'm doing it. He's like, it doesn't fucking matter what it is, and that's what I started doing like way before. Not his version of counting to 3 and shit, but I was like, I think of after, and I think of like, if literally this is not gonna kill me or like cause me to die,
yeah.
I'm just gonna do it.
I used to be real. Like I used to be able to do that too. Like when I was doing like the shit I used to do, I would be able to like,
the tricking and shit.
yeah, I would be able to like. It would take me a while, but then I would get into a point and I'd be like, okay, this is it, and I would just go for it. But it took me a while to get up to that. A bunch of like run ups or a bunch of like tries.
That's the thing too. Like if you let yourself get to the point of thinking too much, is when you've already like fucked up. Because as soon as you let yourself think too much, you've lost that edge.
I don't know, and that's in those you think you can't help yourself from thinking in those situations. Not. When you're like looking at something like
worst case scenario,
extreme
is
sports
is
like
head,
the best is the realest, because it's like do it and you might fucking die.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not
sure.
what you're thinking. You're like, I'm gonna break my arm, I'm gonna get hurt, I'm gonna tear something, or I'm gonna break a bone. That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah,
you're like, I'm gonna get fucking hurt. It's gonna hurt if I don't land it.
But it's like those fucking those Formula 1 drivers. I just finished watching one of those shows on Netflix.
Yeah.
When those motherfuckers get in crashes, bro, like I don't know how 90% of them survive.
How do they go on after that? Like you get in that
They
crash
keep going,
I
bro.
know, it's crazy.
There's this dude who's like the legend behind it. His name is Nicky Lauda.
Yeah.
He like he had a crash and he burned his whole body, and 2 years after recovered, he fucking won the whole thing.
Jesus.
Like
Christ.
how do you get back in the car and like not be just like you when you
like
had your fucking
PTSD,
accident?
like PTSD.
Remember when you had your accident? You didn't even want to drive
Yeah.
for like a little bit.
PTSD.
Yeah. But like, it happens with everyone, and
Yeah.
like,
But
you
that's
just gotta
literally
think.
his life. Like
That's what I'm saying.
when you're that deep into something, you don't want to do anything else. You
No.
want to recover and get back on it.
And that's the thing too. Everyone knows the risks and shit. It's just like what their way of living their life is, like their passion. Because I feel like if you stop someone from, like, let's say even if what they're doing is killing them, it's better them dying doing what they're passionate about than them literally slowly dying in their mind.
Yeah. That's how a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how a lot of those extreme guys look at it.
Yeah, that's
like
how I
they're
look
like,
at it too.
I'm doing what I love. Like
That's
this
how I look
this
at
is
it, too.
it.
And that's why I look at it in the parent aspect too. I was like, if I was a parent when my kids was into extreme sports, like, yeah, it would suck, but I would support them all the way. You fucking get back from an injury that would like almost cause you to die, go back at it, dude. Because I know that in your head you're literally going through hell right now.
Yeah,
you can't do what you
that's
love
good
doing.
because you're gonna fail at everything you do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
But we went from sex to like life talk, bro.
I know, crazy. But
God, we're so like we're all over the place. I love it.
you know what time it is?
Oh.
Yeah, he definitely got corona.
Word of the day.
Can't hold it as long anymore.
No,
Word of the day.
I broke in the middle of that for comedic relief,
It didn't work.
it didn't go as long as
At
it
all.
normally does. But if you don't know what that is, that means word of the day. That's when our producer on the ones and twos, Matty Ice, looks up a word off the internet, and me and Ray try to guess what it is.
We try to grasp what it is.
Guess what it is.
So I actually came across this one randomly on Facebook the other day.
Hey, I was
Just,
there when you
scrolling
found it.
around, and it's just on the Urban Dictionary. Yeah, and they were both around when I
wonder
saw
if
it,
you
and they were
know.
both
I want-
asking what it was, but I can't tell them. But
We
here
haven't
go.
known one yet, so
I know.
This one is Sugar Booger Rocket Boof.
Can you
Do you
repeat that,
spell
please?
boof? Is it boof with a B or a P?
Sugar booger rocket boof. BOOF. See, I feel like neither of you guys even know what boof means.
Okay, boof is when you stick something up your ass. When you boof something, it means that you stick like a drug up your ass. A sugar booger is cocaine.
Usually.
Sugar booger rocket, boof.
Rocket might be a dildo.
So
Don't not hit me like that ever again.
I'm gonna just go off the dome. A woman lays back, like in the position where she was getting pile drived, spreads her butt cheeks, and you snot rocket a cocaine snot right directly into her butthole.
And then you use that for lube.
Maybe.
Use that for
Maybe.
lubricant. Can we have this sentence, please?
I
Are we
haven't even read this
Are we
sentence
agreeing
yet to
that?
myself.
Oh, yeah.
I think
was
that
good. That was really good.
Sugar booger.
Yeah.
No, Carl, I will not give you another free bump, but I'll sugar booger rocket boof for you for free. Sugar booger snot rocket boof. That's how they
I
end
think
the
I'm
sentence.
right. I think I'm right. Because a boof,
No, but he said Carl, so that was
Doesn't
his
matter.
friend. No,
Doesn't matter.
He's not fucking his friend.
he could easily be fucking his friend.
No, he said, I'm not giving you another bump, but I'll give you whatever's left of my snot rocket. Cocaine. Boof.
Sugar booger rocket boof. Though
I
you
just
have
don't
to
know
get
where
it
the
up your ass.
boofing goes.
Because a boof is when you boof something, it means you stick a drug up your ass, right?
I don't know.
I'm fucking right. I'm like 99% sure that's what boofing
I do
is.
know, but I'm not gonna answer.
I know you fucking know.
I just can't get past the
I
part
know
where
too,
he's
but now
fucking
I'm like
his friend.
now I'm like second guessing it. You don't have to be fucking him. The dude could just open his butthole up and you could snot rocket the cocaine in there.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
we'll
not
go with
gay if
that.
there's
We'll
no
go with
like
that.
actual touching.
You snot rocket.
I think I'm right.
You snot rocket after. You snot rocket after you do a line.
You do a line, you snot rocket the after effects into a butthole.
into your friend's butthole.
Okay, here it is.
When an individual snot rockets his cocaine-laden booger directly into another man's individual anus. Dude, we're getting so far.
Okay, let's be clear. I'm not letting this slide. There's no in the definition. It says nowhere about a man, and Joe just threw in man. So you're gay, bro.
Oh, fuck.
You said Carl though. Carl's a man.
That's just a sentence.
We're talking about Carl, bro.
Yeah, but Joe
I
put
say
in the
into a-
definition. He said into another man's individual ass.
Oh,
It just
fuck
says
off,
directly
asshole.
into
God
another
damn it.
individual's
Fuck
ass.
off.
I'm gay. I'm gay.
As if the man has more than one individual ass. He has two.
Dude, we are getting so good at this.
Wow, dude.
Not
See,
that-
I didn't think either of you guys knew what boof meant, so I thought I had you guys there.
The reason I know what boofing is.
Come on, dude. My partner sucks toes. Dude. You don't think he knows
You
what
didn't think I
fucking
never-
I
Boofing
use
is,
that
bro?
word on
You
a
ain't-
regular basis.
You ain't never think I
Yeah.
boofed before?
All right, let's fucking go. Let's get this shit in the booth.
I've never boofed. Have you boofed? Have you
No.
boofed?
What's the other term for it? Oh no, that's starts with
I know what you're
starts
trying to
with
say.
a Q.
Like when they do it in jail.
Yeah, when they put a shank up their asshole.
Yeah.
It starts with a Q.
Shank up asshole. Google that.
That's what it is. It's
Boof? I don't know. I've just learned boof from stuffing lemons up your butt.
S
Okay,
stuffing
these are all
videos,
porn
X
videos.
Yeah, now we
videos.
got all this gay shit.
You literally search stuffing up ass.
It's about sneaking something up your
Say
ass.
shank, miss, Matt.
Is that the definition? It's just about hiding something up your ass.
It starts with a Q. Booty in the butt pocket.
Keister.
Keister. That's what it is. Keister.
There's another word too, though.
No, it's Keister. Keister for sure. Because I remember watching that movie with
that
Will Ferrell and
is
Kevin
a
Hart.
word, but I'm thinking of a different
Close
one.
to a Q.
Keister.
Keister. It sounds like a Q.
Thank you.
Boofing is an extreme measure of taking drugs, though.
You take them up your asshole?
Yeah.
Do you remember those girls? They were in 8th grade, I think. They were dipping tampons
Tampons?
into alcohol.
That happened at my buddy's school.
That was where it was, right? Gibraltar or some shit?
No. This might have been a different story, but a buddy of mine, at his school, they were sticking tampons in vodka and then sticking them up
But
their
how old
hoo-ha's.
were they?
Middle school.
Middle school?
Yeah. That's just cray-cray.
That's dedication, baby. Send it.
Dude,
Full
I thought
send.
kids were so bad. Like, I was a good kid. when it came
I
to that
thought we
shit.
were bad. I think we did
Until
more
I was
bad
like,
shit
until I was like
outside.
16 or 17 when I seen kids doing shit like that. I was like, you're so bad. Like
Even the Tide Pod shit, bro. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
that was like past our time though. I don't
Tide
think that was a
Pods?
real fucking thing.
There was a generation where there's kids our age sucking on bloody tampons, so we can't even talk about Tide Pods.
There was?
Yes,
It was in one of them.
Oh, I
internet
didn't
things.
live. I didn't live in America at that time.
I think you
It
did.
was
I
a
did
weird
not.
time.
No, maybe you didn't actually.
Thank God.
I don't know. That was a long time ago.
God, man, can you even fucking? Oh,
It was gross. I saw the video.
I'm so glad we got that word of the day. We've been on a roll, dude.
We have
Even
been.
though we didn't exactly hit it,
No,
last
you hit. That was dead on.
Okay,
That was
thank
dead
you.
on.
last week
Last
we didn't
two.
exactly hit it.
You had to
but
break it down.
last two, that one we literally hit it
Literally
right
hit
on
it,
the
yeah.
head. The other one we like got a nice hit on it, but it wasn't like direct. 100%.
How the fuck did you find it on Facebook?
I'm in some weird groups, okay?
Yeah, I fucking tell.
So,
Some boof groups.
Yeah, dude, that was good shit. Next on the platter,
Segment.
next segment.
Is
Talk to the people. Dude, I got to pee so bad.
we
real quick.
are going to ask each other some off the wall shit, and we're gonna see who's right. So like questions like how many people sit on a fucking light bulb and die each year, like shit like that.
Yeah, just off the wall
Off the wall type shit, and then whoever loses, we'll do 5 rounds. Whoever loses, actually, we'll do 3 rounds. Keep it a little bit short. Whoever loses has to act out some crazy shit for 10 seconds.
I hope I'm able to like actually find the stuff you guys ask on
Some
the
people
internet.
on fucking Yahoo
Yeah.
Answers will fucking have answered it, dude. There's no fucking way.
Yahoo Answers is trash, by the way. I'm not using that.
Yeah, don't go to on Yahoo Answers, but if you guys quick while we're having a quick intermediate break, if you want to watch the best video in the world, go on YouTube and search different ways to say pregnant on YouTube.
I think it's just called "Am I Pregnant?"
Am I
on
Pregnant?
YouTube. That video is hilarious.
Watch that whole video and thank us later.
Am I perging it?
Am I pregnant?
So, did you explain it to the people?
Yes,
Yeah.
Everyone's got an idea what to do?
Mm-hmm.
Now we need to just come up with a question.
Well, I already had one in my head.
Go ahead.
Let's hear it.
You do 2, I do 2, and then Matt can come up with one for the 5th one. We're going to do 5.
I was gonna say 3, 1 each,
1 each.
1 question each.
Oh, instead of 5, we'll just do 3.
Yeah.
How many people die a year by a fallen coconut?
By a falling coconut.
By a coconut falling from a tree.
I'm gonna
That's
say.
what I just.
I'm gonna say 23.
17.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
I feel like that's a really good number.
Oh, fuck, they're so close together too.
Well, hold on. Before you, if you go over, do you automatically lose, or closest to it, no matter what?
Closest to it, no matter what. Closest to it or dead on.
I should have went 24 then. But okay, no, we'll
No,
play like
don't
that.
be
I
that.
like that
Don't
too.
be
You can
that.
be like that.
Yeah.
There's no.
Don't.
Okay.
Okay, I got the answer. It looks like this is 2002 is when it actually like
That's good.
That's-
It doesn't have to be super.
when they
accurate.
actually did the study. And this is per year. What was your answers?
17.
23.
Oh man, you guys are gonna be surprised. I'm gonna put it up on the screen.
149.
You can't trade.
Well, you're wrong though.
The
I
answer.
know, but the
Holy
fact, I know the fact that I got that right.
The one.
Or close to.
It's 150 people annually worldwide. Joe switched at the last second. It's at 149. That was wild.
Does that count?
That was before it was up on
Matt's
the
the
screen.
judge. Matt's the judge. Does that count?
I don't think it should count
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
because
Matt.
I already told you that you guys were gonna be surprised.
Yeah,
and
you're
that
right.
gave
you're
you.
right.
A hint.
You gave me hints. You gave me hints. It's 1-1.
Well, that's
Or
crazy,
1-0.
dude. 150 people a year worldwide. Obviously, not really around here. There's no coconuts.
That is crazy. I thought it was gonna be low too.
Okay, I think I got a crazy.
It doesn't have to be
one.
people dying though. Okay.
That's not. That sounds interesting though.
What?
Like reasons people die and shit.
I know. I got another one.
Okay, hold on. Too bad you don't get another question.
Fuck.
Bitch. How many people die from eating their own shit?
their own or just any
What?
shit?
How can you even look that up?
Look it up. Exactly how I said
How many
it.
people die from eating their own shit?
Yeah.
It doesn't even make any sense.
How does it not make sense? You eat it to fucking give yourself some food.
So how many people die of starvation and also ate shit?
Okay, make it sad. Why fucking don't you?
Well, I mean, what other way? You're not gonna. You
I
think
don't
people
know.
specifically? Like you're saying they only ate shit and died?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you tell them what the loser has to do? By the way.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it?
You have to act out something crazy for 10 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if I can find this one, guys.
I don't think that's a real thing.
Okay, I'll come up with something else.
Yeah.
It's just telling me if it's harmful to eat poop, and obviously it probably is.
How many people I'm blank right now, dude.
I know. I
It's
knew
kind
you
of
would
hard
be.
to come up with something
I knew you
off
would
the
be.
wall that's like.
I just
actually
keep
blank
searchable.
right
I just
now.
keep thinking of crazy, like ones that I've already heard of, but I don't know the number to. Do you want me to just say it?
Just go ahead.
How many people die from a vending machine falling on them a year?
I feel like I've heard this one too.
I don't know I have no idea what the number is, but I've just heard that.
I'm
that
gonna go with
happens.
312.
172.
Okay, here I got a stat. It's from 1978 to 1995. How many people you think? died?
1978.
to 1995,
Oh, that's a long time, dude.
and it has like the average death per year, but it's
357.
What was the years?
1978 to 1995.
So you understand that's like more than 10 years.
How many
right?
years is that?
I'm bad at mental math. 17 years.
I'm gonna
17
change my
years.
number to 737.
My final answer
My
is
final 737.
737. Mine is going to be 823. Final answer. We're low. We're high. We're too high. We're too high.
We're low. We're too high.
17 years, bro.
Okay, we got 37 people were killed trying to get a snack from a vending machine from 1978 to 1995. That's an average of 2.18 deaths per year. That's very low.
I take this one.
Say I lost. That's why it should be 5.
Ding ding ding.
That's why it should be 5.
Ding 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 ding.
That's why it should be 5.
Ding 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 ding.
I'm gonna see if I can find another one.
I got another one. How many people die from oral asphyxiation a year? Trying to
You
fucking choke
said
themselves when they're
that so
jacking
wrong.
off.
It's erotic asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation.
You know I'm bad with words.
I thought you were talking about like how many people die
From giving blowjobs.
which would be pretty funny too.
How many people die from erotic?
Oh, I got a good
Asphyxiation.
one, dude. I got.
So
a
we're doing
fucking
5.
Good
Because
one.
I can rattle these off. I got more. But
Okay,
if
I
you got
a
one,
good one. I
hang
got
it
a
on.
good one.
We gotta
A
wait.
good one, dude.
Yeah, choking yourself and jerking it.
That's fuck. How do you even?
That's how. Didn't they say Chris Cornell died like that?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. We already talked about that. You got it?
Yeah. This is it's giving me a range of deaths per year, so we can just go whoever's closest to the middle of the range.
What do you mean by range of deaths per year? Can you
Like,
elaborate on that?
Like
Average.
50 to.
It's an
300.
estimate. They don't have an actual number.
Okay,
Estimates
an
of
estimate?
mortality
This is per
rate.
year.
Yeah, per year. This is in the United States too.
1,174.
You were in the thousands, bro.
Dude, a lot more people jerk it while choking themselves than try to fucking get a candy bar, 3
I'm gonna
Musketeers
say
out of a vending machine.
430.
You're gonna go low and you're gonna win again because you went low.
How?
Go ahead.
430.
We got 250 to 1,000 deaths per year.
I was right in the middle, bro. Come on, that's pretty good.
I was close.
That kind of sucks that it's a range.
Wow, you lost again.
God damn it.
What a surprise.
I suck at this. I thought I was gonna be better. I came up with all of them.
I got a good one, dude.
Okay, go ahead.
How many?
These ones are worth double points. So if I get this right, it's worth 2 points. You have 3 points right now.
Okay.
The last 2 are worth 2 points each.
Okay.
So I have to win both.
Okay. You're not going to. How many people a year? How do you look this up? How many
I was thinking of some
people
crazy shit.
go to the ER for having braces stuck on their dick?
I'll see what I can
You're
find.
far out with
I'm
these,
just-
dude. You're
well,
far
think
out.
about a girl giving
I
you a
know, I
blowjob
get
with
that, but
braces.
like, you got to think of something that they're gonna have a study for.
Oh, you don't think they have a study for that?
No.
It's not necessarily a study. It's just
How many
confirmed
people
cases.
break their dick a year? How many broken dicks a year?
See, that's just too.
See that's
too plain.
possible. How am I gonna figure out how many people get braces caught on
It's
pubic
too
hair?
far
Like most
out.
of the time, they are
Not
not going
pubic hair on dicks.
on the dick.
Yeah.
Just anything, oral brace, a blowjob brace related thing is they're just not gonna have a study for that. You
Got a
got
bunch of
Oh.
stories, but I bet none of these people go to the hospital. They just fucking rip the hair or fucking.
how many people break
Rip
their
the
dick a
dick.
year?
You can do break dick. Dick breaks.
How many people break dicks?
You can go first. Go ahead. How many people break their dick?
No, well, we have to see if it's a yearly
it's a
thing
okay,
or it's a range.
yeah.
okay.
Relax, buddy. You got double points here. If I win this one, though, you're done for.
If you win, I lose.
Yeah, you're donezo.
I'm not fucking losing.
Here's facts about penile fracture. Let's see if I can find a number.
Good old penile fracture.
Come on, there's no way there's a fucking
Dude,
study for that, dude.
I would cry. I wonder like what the recovery process is at for that. Do you have to get like your penis cast or something? Like they put it in a sling, like the ding-a-ling sling,
A ding sling.
the ding-a-ling sling, man, the ting-ting sling.
Wow, man, you're having trouble finding that because no one studies that.
Oh, this is hard.
I don't think that should be. How many people?
I don't like this segment.
We're making Matt work
Oh, here we
for
go.
his
I think-
money. Here we go, baby.
Oh no.
Damn
this is,
Oh no.
Yeah, Matty Ice working for his money over there. What would you do? Have you
This
ever
is
like
your chance of fracture?
How many people die
Have
of
you ever-
hemorrhoids a year?
people die?
Can you die from hemorrhoids?
I mean, like constipated related.
U.S. National Statistics of Penile Fracture. This has to be it.
Have you ever been going at it and slipped out and then went to go back in
Don't talk
and
about
missed?
The worst is when you're doing reverse cowgirl, and
Dude, when she's going cray cray on the D.
yeah, dude, and it's like, and it's like it's going in, and then one little fucking thing gets caught like right in the middle, and you're like,
Yeah.
and it
that
bends where the
fuck-
way it's not.
that
supposed
shit will
to,
fuck
dude.
you up,
It
dude.
hurts. Dude. It
I don't
hurts
get how them
bad.
dudes with the big long dicks, their dick hangs like straight down underneath them,
I know,
and they
it's
can like
perfect.
and they can like I don't know. I
They
can't
have,
do.
they have like suspensions on their dick,
yeah,
and it literally can go like all like 360s.
I know. Like mine can go down, but it's not like it can't go like
Oh, dude, it can't go like this. That's
Some
for
motherfuckers
sure.
they can like tuck that shit like in their butt crack,
It's like a dick wallet.
like a dick wallet.
They put that shit in between their butt cheeks.
I mean,
and
I can
close
like
it.
fold my balls and my dick behind it and make it look like I have a vagina.
a mangina.
Yeah, that shit's funny as fuck.
You think so?
I do. I've done that to girls
Pull it
before.
up right now. You have?
Yeah, it's funny. They laugh. You've never done that? You never done that to anybody?
No.
My brother used to come into my room and be like, vagina.
Are you sure it was your nanny who molested you, dude?
It was.
Man, dude, there's no numbers on this.
God damn it. Think about it. You got one. Got another one? Got a sad one.
Okay, I got a quick one real quick.
Yeah.
There we go.
didn't do that.
How many people is this die? Almost kill, so badly injured with champagne corks a year.
How many people receive champagne cork injuries a year? Eye,
It's a year, right?
neck.
Yeah.
We're talking
these are
eye
injuries?
We're talking eye injuries. Maybe at most a broken nose,
Say
a
bro.
tooth.
There's injuries
No, it says
in general.
kill almost.
You're
Oh,
talking.
yeah.
Concussion, bro.
So this is like
This is like
near
brain
death.
bleed shit.
somehow near death.
Go ahead, go first.
Okay. I'm gonna go with
In the U.S. in the United States,
No, it just says a year.
a year.
Each year.
so this could be from all over the world.
Yeah.
I'm going 227.
227. I am gonna go 226.
You're shooting low.
Dude, fucking 2 points, bro. 2
Okay.
points.
Okay, here we go.
God damn, it's over 227.
I'm so happy, dude. He fucks his.
Believe it or not, champagne corks kill almost 24 people each year.
Let's go.
Don't be a show off. Safety first.
Let's go.
Dude, that's bullshit.
I don't care. 2 points, baby. 2 points. 3
You're
to
a
2.
pussy,
Last
dude.
one. Last one. Dude, I'm not gonna hold back.
You are a pussy, dude.
Joe will find any way to just
Come
What
on,
a little
cheat.
cheating ass bitch.
It's not cheating. I got closer
First
than
of
you.
all, this
I
isn't
got-
right to me because I got 3 of them right, and you have to get 2 of them
Did
right.
you agree? Did you agree to the 2-point thing?
Yeah, because you're a
You
whiny bitch.
You have another additional 2 chances to end it.
What do
We're
you
just
mean?
trying to make it fair. Relax, man. I'm trying to have a little fun here.
No, you just don't want to
Do
lose.
you not want to make it competitive?
You just don't want to lose.
Of course I don't want to lose.
But I'm gonna beat
I'm
you
not
anyway,
a loser.
so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so last one. 2 points.
Okay.
So you win, it's
How
game
many-
over.
I'm gonna come up with this one. How many people die from poisonous frogs every year?
Oh, okay. Poisonous frog's death. It's a good one.
Good, right?
Mhm.
Poisonous. You can go first on this one.
Okay. So, poisonous frogs, man. Crazy. No, I don't know a thing about poisonous frogs.
Me neither.
Where?
Where are they? In the water?
The rainforest. That's where the most poisonous frog is going to be.
Right. And rain is made of water.
Yeah, but is water wet? Yeah, they're mostly in the rainforest. Your poisonous frogs aren't going to live in water indefinitely.
It doesn't matter where they live. I just know that.
I think a
people
lot
die
of
from them.
rainforest, like the poison dart frog. I think that's the most poisonous frog in the world. Look at all these fucking facts shooting out of my head. Poison dart frog.
Wow, it sucks getting all these facts and you're gonna get it wrong.
There's not a chance. You're losing, and you're having to act out the thing.
I have 3 wrong or 3 right, bro.
Yeah,
What do you mean
so-
I'm losing?
There's a lot of
Well, you're
studies done
going
on
to
these
lose.
things.
Just give us any number, really.
I'm
Yeah.
trying.
I'm gonna win, is what I'm saying.
You're
You
not
might be winning
going
right
to.
now. The scoreboard might say 3-2, but it's about to be 4-2 in a sec, or
You're-
4-3.
You're not going
I'm gonna
to
win by 1
bro.
point, baby.
You're not going to.
I know I'm gonna win.
No, you're not.
Dude, what's your guess just off the dome? What are you thinking right now?
I have to know range. If
I
it's
have-
a range or year.
I have to
That's a
know. I
huge
have to
difference.
know something. I gotta get something. See, I told you we should have looked these up instead of thinking them off the dome.
No, this is fun.
It's fun, but
Or we can do how many people were caught.
did you find
jerking
anything?
off
You know, there's a kid I know that has poison dart frogs as a pet.
Oh.
He lives in Allen Park.
Of course he lives in Allen Park. Why wouldn't
Probably
he?
a murderer.
Yeah.
Any luck?
Or we can do how many
I
people.
think I got it right here.
Okay,
Okay, thank God.
we got him searching over there.
I know, dude.
This ain't Jamie. This is Maddie.
It's hard to
Stop.
it's hard to fast search random statistics.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
What
when we
about-
came up with this segment.
How many people get arrested jerking off every year publicly?
How many? How many? Well, if I'm gonna
Yeah.
look it up. I'm gonna find it. I was gonna look it up. What do you got, Matt? Just give us any number on anything.
Dude, shut up.
So what? What?
How many people get pink sock every year?
You're thinking of things they don't have
How?
studies for.
I want to know this stuff.
Yeah, you want to know it, but no one else does.
Yeah, but that makes me part of the world. Makes me important.
Yeah, but they don't have studies on how many people get pink sock. How many people tear their butthole? Like that might be a more realistic thing.
That's so not fun.
I know, it's not. Dude, our producer,
I tear my butthole every week.
he's useless over there. He's useless.
Dude, this is a lot harder than you guys think.
I'm just kidding, man.
Let's do an easier one.
Just he's looking, but after this, after I win this segment,
Segment?
that's gonna be it. But we're
Oh, follow us and everything.
yeah,
Bitch.
that's where I was going. Like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh! I have a good way to get the viewers kind of
Involved.
involved with us. Not involved with us, but
People don't listen this far.
kind
but
of just give them something
I'm
to
gonna-
listen to while Matt's finding the statistic.
I
Joe,
can't
say
find
say
this one at all.
photosynthesis.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Say it.
No, I don't want to say it.
Say it.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say the word. They make fun of me because I can't say that. I can't say. Can't say it, dude. I'm not gonna say it.
All right, how long does it take for a poison dart frog to kill you?
How many hours or days?
I don't know.
Or-
Do you
oh.
think it's hours or do you think it's days?
Or seconds?
How
or
long
minutes?
does it take for a poison dart frog's poison to kill you?
That's hard,
I know.
dude.
It
fucking
could
hard.
be anything. It really could.
6 years.
On average, I'm going to go first. 17 hours.
You touch one. How long? Is
What
it gonna
you
take
going?
What? Nope.
You didn't give me touch. You touch one.
Well, that's
all
how
it
you
takes?
die. You gotta touch it.
That's
yeah.
all it takes. You just touch it and you
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, poison dart frogs, they excrete the poison from their skin. You just
And you
touch
don't
them.
even have to get it. It just has to go in your.
Yeah,
just touch your skin.
Skin contact.
17 hours.
I'm gonna say 14 hours.
God damn it! Why'd you go low? God damn it! You won. You won. What do we got?
You'll likely be dead in under 10 minutes. It has enough poison in it to kill 10 human beings.
Holy shit, dude.
Holy.
You didn't know that you die from just touching them?
No,
That's
I
why
found
it's so
that out
crazy
right
that
now.
that kid has them as pets.
Yeah, and they're
you can't
in-
even like come in contact with them.
What is Joe gonna act out?
You just rattle something off. I'm such a good actor.
We'll let Matt do the punishment.
What do
No,
you mean?
I'm
He's
not
not gonna be
good.
able
I'm
to
not-
think it
I
out.
don't got a
Just think
creative
of
mind.
something.
Okay.
And then as I'm acting it out, end it. As I'm acting it out. So I'll, if it's crazy, just in the middle, right at the end, end it.
Okay. You just sat on a knife with AIDS on it.
Can you do something else?
You said you're a great actor, bro.
What's the difference between me sitting on a knife and sitting on a knife with AIDS on it?
You walked into your parents having sex and your mom was butt wide open, dude.
That's better than AIDS knife. That was stupid.
Yeah, because you're not a good actor.
I'm gonna take the scene. They're in the middle of the business. I'm gonna walk in, open the door, and see them in the act.
But your mom's ass is like
Right
spread
in my,
open.
right in my face.
Yes.
Okay. Take one. So this is only take.
I'm gonna stop after.
Oh my God, Mom! What is that? Is that your ass? Oh my God, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life.